Hello friends, welcome to Rookie's 2 Cents YouTube channel, and here's my review of Lenovo P24Q-20 monitor. It's a wonderful monitor with great colors, wonderful QHD resolution, that is 25 cross 14. It runs at 60 hertz refresh rate. As you can see, the colors are wonderful. The resolution is the perfect fit for 24-inch monitor. A 1080p resolution would land up pixelating the content. As you can see, it also has great viewing angles. Looking at it from the top, there is hardly any color distortion. Let's check it from the left side, and as you can see, you can even see it from the left side accurately. So when you have multiple people viewing on the screen, sitting at different angles to the monitor, they are yet going to see the same colors. uh, Overall, the design is very modern, very sleek. As you saw, the width is very less. Let's zoom in and see, because of the high resolution, this resolution is a perfect fit for this one. You don't see any pixelation, even if looking up close. Let's check the details directly on the Lenovo's website. As you can see, it's P24Q ThinkVision monitor. It has QHD resolution and 23.8-inch diameter. The maximum resolution is, as I mentioned earlier, 2560 cross 1440. It runs at 60 hertz. It has HDMI and DP connector. Brightness is 300, which is more than enough. Response time is 4 milliseconds, and it has an audio audio jack, 3.5 mm audio jack, so you can connect your 3.5 mm headphones to it. It has anti-glare coating and it covers 99% of sRGB. It has 8-bit panel. It is height adjustable and near edgeless design. The edges uh, uh, around the panel are hardly 0.5 mm, rather 5 mm in thickness, 0.5 centimeter. And yeah, so this is the summary of specification. It's available for about 19,000 in India. You can buy it directly from the Lenovo's website, and the reviews are pretty good. I mean, everybody is appreciating the crispness and the sharpness of this display. So let's go through some of these settings. Uh, you have these brightness and contrast adjustments. In my opinion, the brightness is more than enough for the normal use cases of using this text. Unless you're sitting in under bright sunlight, it shouldn't be a problem. Uh, the colors, as I mentioned, like you can take a look at the blues, and they're wonderful. If you they have the port settings, they allow you to check between HDMI and DP. It also has DP out, so you can connect one monitor to another DP monitor while you're only using one DP connector on the laptop. So you can chain them. Uh, there are other settings such as the color mode, wherein you can choose a reddish hue if you like it, if it goes easier on your eyes. But I find that the neutral colors are decent enough. As you can see on the lower side, the input signal is DP, the resolution is 2560 cross 1440, and the refresh rate is 60 hertz. Um, Especially if you are a coder and you want a display that is crisp, at the same time it has anti-glare coating, I would say this display is the one that you should go for, because I've seen other displays that have so much haze in their anti-glare coating that they destroy the colors, and at the same time they have so much blur effect that it's too difficult to read the code, too difficult to read any text. Let's say you are reading an ebook, or you're reading code, it's going to make your life difficult. So this display, I mean, surprisingly, it does its job very well, and it's a really cheap one. So you could go for Apple displays that have some nanotechnology based anti-glare coating, but again, they are very expensive. This is relatively cheap. So let's go for the unboxing snaps. As you can see, this is the lowest that this monitor gets. So it doesn't go all the way to the floor. This is a side profile where you can see the USB and the 3mm jack. Nothing on this side, just the air vents for the monitor. The box gives you a power cable and a DP cable and a USB cable. No HDMI connector in the box. This is as high as it can go. Uh, so especially if you have multiple displays and you are a designer, you probably want to take it all the way up. These are the connectors on the back. The HDMI in, DP in and DP out, and a couple of USB connectors on the downside. As you can see, it's a very sleek design. You have a pocket in the base where you can put your mobile phone, and on the back you have this connector where you can couple all the cables together so they are not messy around. Okay, if you want it to go all the way down, you could use this technique that I am using. I've placed it on the box behind the table so that I can have the panel starting all the way from the start of my desk. So that's it for the video. I hope you like it, and please give it a like if it seems useful to you. Thank you. Goodbye. Have a good day.